There has been a major escalation in global enforcement against Iran's oil network, as the United States has sanctioned 17 entities and individuals accused of helping Tehran conduct what it calls illicit petroleum trade. And that list includes an India-based petroleum products trader. In this video, we explain what the sanctions are, why the United States is expanding its crackdown now, how India appears in the picture, and what the State and Treasury Departments have alleged. This action, announced by the U.S. Department of State under President Donald Trump's administration, is framed as part of Washington's effort to choke off the financial pipelines that it says Iran uses to advance its nuclear program and fuel conflict across the Middle East. According to the official statement, the 17 designated entities, individuals, and vessels are allegedly enabling Iran to load and transport oil to buyers across jurisdictions, often using tactics of obfuscation and deception. The U.S. claims these networks help Tehran generate critical revenue despite long-standing sanctions already placed on Iran's main oil authorities, including the Ministry of Petroleum, the National Iranian Oil Company, and the National Iranian Tanker Company. One of the most significant developments for India, the inclusion of TR6 Petro India LLP, a petroleum products trader based in India. U.S. officials claim that between October 2024 and June 2025, this company imported more than $8 million worth of Iranian-origin bitumen from multiple suppliers. Washington asserts this constitutes knowingly engaging in petroleum trade with Iran, an act now penalized under U.S. sanctions law. The State Department argues that activities like these, even when conducted by private firms, directly enable Iran to expand nuclear operations, support unnamed terrorist organizations, and threaten freedom of navigation across sensitive waterways in the region. It warns that action will continue against maritime network operators, petroleum traders, and service providers suspected of moving Iranian crude or petroleum products through international shipping lanes. Beyond the original 17 entities listed by the State Department, the U.S. Treasury has separately imposed sanctions on 41 more individuals, companies, vessels, and even aircraft, in what it describes as a fresh crackdown on Iran's illicit petroleum and petrochemical exports. These exports, officials allege, generate both revenue and logistical pathways to supply arms to groups backed by Tehran across the region. Washington says Iran increasingly relies on third-country intermediaries to disguise shipments and evade sanctions already placed at the highest levels of its energy sector. With this latest move, the U.S. signals that its enforcement mechanisms are widening, and that nations and businesses worldwide will face scrutiny if they knowingly or unknowingly facilitate Iranian oil flows. With the United States intensifying its sanctions regime and naming an India-based firm among its targets, the diplomatic and commercial implications could continue to unfold in the days ahead. We will keep tracking this important development and what it means for India, global energy markets, and rising tensions over Iran's nuclear program. For more verified news, in-depth international coverage, and explainer videos, make sure you subscribe to the Indian Express on YouTube and turn on notifications so you do not miss any updates.